known for your ability to build strong teams and leadership, and I know you give a whole talk about the 8 cornerstones of leadership. What are they? How can people really build that into their own lives?
Okay, so I always think that the things that will make you thrive in business are exactly the same things that will make you thrive in a family. But it's having a really clear vision of where you're going to. It's knowing why that's so important to you, and the reason why when you get knocked down, when everything fails, when my business partner, everybody threatened to walk out, it's like, I've got a really strong reason to make this work. So I'm going to get back up together and make it work together. The whole piece about relentless action, and you go until you sort of find the way. There's a lot in there as well about not waiting for perfect. You mentioned why people don't often do things. I think that's a big one, because I think this whole concept of perfection for me is such a dangerous concept, because people wait until everything is perfect before they can move forwards. So when we left the UK, our boat was not perfect. We only bought it 10 weeks before we left, and that was a short period of time. And when we did slip lines and leave Southampton, one of the toilets wasn't working, and there were a few problems with the boats. But we asked ourselves 2 questions. One, have we got a good, safe boat and all the fundamental things work? Yes. 2, do we trust ourselves that we'll be able to figure out the answer to whatever it is that comes up? And we could answer yes to both those questions. So it's like, right, that's it, we're going to get going. I've got friends who've got boats who are going to go sailing around the world at the same time as we were. They're still in England. They haven't left because they're waiting for perfect. It doesn't exist. Another one is a happy team is a fast team. You get people in roles that they love doing, where they're thriving, where they feel fulfilled, then you'll go fast. That was what we did in the business, and that was what we did on the boat as well. So that's a really important one about getting people in the right roles. Emotional resilience is another one about the living your values and how do you deal with stuff when it comes up. And also a massively overlooked one. Everyone talks about this, but the whole power of celebration. And whenever we had small victories, we would celebrate those, because small victories lead to big victories. So it's just creating that winning habit. So yeah, those are pretty much the lessons that I share with people, both in families and business, same principles.
That's really strong. So